73 outside?
83.
Oh, 83.
Good evening, Z Nation. DailyXander number 74, coming at you roughly around 5:30 in the evening. My day so far has consisted of going to the Norm, being Whole Foods in the early afternoon to get some food and use the Wi-Fi there. And then from there, went for a walk kind of around the Cranes Roost Park area, just soak up some sun while I waited for my friend to pick me up, who we then went for golfing, and we just only did driving range this time, so we actually worked on hitting the ball and being at the driving range for about pretty much 3 hours, so a really productive day. Probably got like a solid almost 100 swings each, and then about a good half an hour at the putting green, so good outdoor activity. That's I'm all about right now, is just being able to be outdoors. It doesn't cost much to do that, so, and it's enjoyable for me. So with that said, I'm walking back to, that's right, Whole Foods, and just gonna use the Wi-Fi and get some work done. I need to develop a couple of not programs, but actual training sessions for some clients I'm actually gonna have tomorrow. And I'm probably gonna go over again the protocols that I need to know for certain issues, such as low blood pressure and blood clotting, to name a few. So yeah, I think later in the week I'm gonna get squared away more with my own, what I'll be eating more on a daily basis when it comes to, I'm probably gonna look into buying a rice cooker and predominantly be eating a good portion of my meals being rice, beans, some form of meat, and of course veggies. So that's what I'm gonna focus on next couple of days, getting squared away. And I'm gonna go to the barber shop tomorrow, get my beard trimmed up, mainly get lined up on the neck and the cheek area, and just get obviously a light clipping done around the hedges, because I think for this entire month I'm going to grow at the top, and then by the end of it I'm going to get a part in one of the sides, not sure which yet, and then see what it looks like. But yeah, as with a lot of things going on with me, I never know where to go. But that's totally okay. Let's see, I've just been listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and him doing a fight recap with the most recent Ultimate Fighting Championship bout, so UFC 207, where Ronda Rousey faced Amanda Nunes, and Ronda Rousey ended up getting knocked out within 45, 46, 47 seconds or so. And just hearing his thoughts, since he is heavily involved in that world, and he is a great spokesperson for kind of the current status or state of MMA, especially with the UFC, since he is an announcer, and he's very articulate in the way he speaks, in the way he describes things to the average viewer, for the average viewer to understand. So that's what I really like about it. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on with my day. By the way, it was like about 85 degrees today. It's still probably in the low 80s, if not the high 70s right now, and it's 5:30. Mind-boggling to me. This is January 2nd. There's no sign of cold whatsoever. I don't even think the word cold should even exist on any product or any sign in Florida, as cold does not exist. So I definitely see why a lot of people move down here for the weather. Definitely makes sense. And I'm very appreciative, like I say a lot of times, very appreciative and grateful for the weather here, because I've been exposed to much harsher weather. I know what it's like to definitely take more precaution and preparedness towards how the weather is. So definitely in that sense, life here is pretty dang on easy. With that said, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm almost at my destination, so I'm gonna start doing some work here, and more updates, thoughts to follow. Peace. What is good? Back to DailyXander number 74. Just getting back from doing some work at Starbucks and Whole Foods. Productive session. Now I'm just gonna edit a video, and then from there I'm gonna plan my workout for tomorrow, because I'm gonna go bright and early to the gym around 5ish, get some work in, see if I can get some footage. But my main objective for right now is to take care of a little critter of mine that I just found in my bathroom, aka Monsieur Cockroach. You already heard me say the word cockroach and he just started to flinch there, I think. Anyways, I gotta do a little pest control. No problem there. Not gonna show that for the faint viewers. But yeah, doing well. Listening to a keynote speech done by Gary Vaynerchuk, podcast version. It's pretty heavily into looking at where people's attention is spent. So he basically, I mean, it's a strong motto of his, is he day trades people's attention. So I think that's a very valuable tool and can learn most certainly a lot from that. Anyways, I'm going to end my DailyXander number 74 on that note. Peace, love, unity, and respect. As always, I will eventually, like I keep saying, come with some new footage. I know I've pretty much just been doing a lot of FaceTime like this, spewing some thoughts. But I work and I aim to improve on that. And this is definitely a strong goal of mine, to continually put out daily thoughts on a daily basis. Anyways, my friend is starting to migrate, and I kind of need to show him a exit. So, DailyXander number 74. Pleasure as always. Peace, love, unity, and respect. A second time around. Catch you in the next installment. And as always, keep learning, laughing, and smiling. Peace!